Alright, good afternoon again everyone. Current time 4:57 p.m. on Wednesday afternoon, May the 1st, coming at you with a new severe thunderstorm warning. This one's for Wayne County. This warning goes until 5:15. I'll check that. I saw one warning text that said 5:30 and the other one said 5:15, so I'll check that for you in just a second. Currently looking at our storm alert storm alert map showing all the watches and warnings that are currently in effect. And you can see just for our coverage area, the only one is going to be for Wayne County, Tennessee. You can see we have heavy thunderstorm advisories that's now in effect for Hardin County, Tishomingo County, Lauderdale County, Colbert County in Alabama, and also Lawrence County up in Tennessee. This is for this line of thunderstorms that we're tracking moving into the northwestern Alabama and southern middle Tennessee areas. Going to currently switch you over to our storm track Doppler radar, and I've already got a storm track made on this severe part of this thunderstorm coming right through southwestern Wayne County right now. If you're in the Cypress Inn area, the Crossroads area, Collinwood, all the way up to just south and southeast of the Waynesboro area, you will see this storm over the next few minutes. You can see the only major town there on our storm track is Collinwood. In about 10 minutes, about 5 minutes after 10, you'll see this storm impacting you. And as I cleared that storm track off, again, we're going to click on the warning itself. Hail possibly up to quarter size and damaging winds, possibly in excess of 60 miles per hour with this storm. And then again, the purple part that you see on radar there, that is the strongest core, or the strongest part of this storm as it's coming through southwestern parts of Wayne County. And as we're going along, I do have the comments loaded, so if you have any comments or questions or reports from your location, definitely pass those on, and I'll be watching for those throughout the video here. Not going to stay with you too long again. We're just going to do a quick weather update as we've got storms moving into the area. I'm going to zoom the radar out because you can see this isn't the only storm we're tracking. We're tracking several storms coming through the area right now. But again, the only severe storm is this storm right here in southwestern Wayne County in Tennessee, moving up towards Collinwood and southeast of Waynesboro. And it may just barely miss Cypress Inn, Tennessee. You can see we just got a new radar update there. Again, Collinwood in about 10 minutes. So Cypress Inn, this storm is barely going to miss you to the north. If you're north of Cypress Inn along the Natchez Trace Parkway or Highway 157, Highway 13 as well, it's 17 in Alabama, 13 as you cross over into Tennessee, going through Fairview and going up towards Waynesboro. This storm will be moving towards those areas. I'm going to zoom the radar back out though because I'm tracking another strong thunderstorm coming through eastern Tishomingo County, coming into western Colbert County at this time. So we're going to zoom in just a little bit tighter so we can see these smaller towns. You can see there just to the west of Allsboro, just to the west of Malone, Marjoram areas, to the west of Cherokee as well, Lane Springs, and all the way up towards the Riverton community. And even as we go further north into Lauderdale County, Waterloo and Wright, again, heavy thunderstorms moving through there, lots of heavy rain, cloud to ground lightning, gusty winds as well. I'm going to pull up, there is a weather station in the Wright community. I'll try to get that loaded as we talk about radar and see if I can get some wind reports from that area. Just a moment, getting that pulled up off screen here. There we go. And as we zoom back out again, the strongest part of the storm is just about to move into western Colbert County. I'm going to go and click, give me just a second, I'm going to switch sources. We're going to look at our Cherokee cam again. We looked at that just a few minutes ago on our other update, and you can see the storms off in the distance. But now they're a lot closer. So yeah, awesome. That is an awesome shelf cloud moving into the western part of Colbert County. So basically what you're seeing there on screen, that is the cool, rain-cooled air, the cold rain-cooled air moving towards the camera image. And it produces basically the line of clouds all the way across the sky. Now these can look very intimidating, very scary, because you've got just all kinds of motion going on in the clouds. Sometimes you'll have scud rising up into the storm. These freak a lot of people out during the summer months. But again, really just indicates a lot of rain moving in, and you'll have a big gust of wind as well right when that shelf cloud moves in. Just got to report from Miranda Simpson, power out in Waterloo. So thank you for that. Thank you for passing that on. Stephanie, dark and raining in Waterloo as well. Northwestern Lauderdale County, Stephanie, these storms are moving through. They should be east of your location over the next few minutes. Tiffany Johnson from Gravely Springs, thanks for watching. Nancy from Cypress Inn as well. And again, Miranda, thank you for that report of the power outage in Waterloo. If you can, let me know what part of Waterloo. If you're right in town or maybe some of the outskirts of town, you don't, of course, have to give your exact location, but just for reference point, I'm trying to figure out what part of Waterloo, maybe on the east side, because that's where the storm's a little bit stronger. Looks like on the east side of Waterloo over towards Wright is where the strongest part of that storm is at this time. But again, no warning just yet on that part of the storm. I am looking over at our Barron radar software, and we do have a what we call a strong storm skit or a marker on the storm coming into western Colbert County. So basically all that is, it's an indication of, hey, look at the storm, it's strong, it's almost severe. So definitely in western Colbert County near Cherokee, Marjoram, Barton as well. Definitely keep a heads up for the storm moving into your area, as we may get a severe thunderstorm warning for parts of western Colbert County over the next few minutes. And again, you're looking at our live Cherokee cam on the screen there. Awesome shot of the storm moving into western parts of Colbert County. I'm going to switch you back to radar real quick so you can see what I am seeing as we continue to track this storm. So there again, you can see Cherokee. Our camera is located right across from the high school in Cherokee, looking back northwest. So you're looking at the part of this storm that's up towards Riverton on that camera image. And if you saw on the left side, or pretty much right in the middle to the left side of the screen, it was a lot darker. That's the purple that you're seeing there on radar. So the very heavy rain, possible hail as well. I would not want to be on Highway 72 right now going west towards Iuka. If you know anybody going west on 72 out of Cherokee, probably want to hold up just for a few minutes, let this storm pass. You may have some very gusty winds, some small hail as well. Very heavy rain, blinding rain, and lots of cloud to ground lightning as well as you're going into western Colbert County, eastern Tishomingo County. And again, that part of the storm does extend up into northwestern parts of Lauderdale County. And just had a report just a few minutes ago again of a power outage near Waterloo. But again, the strongest storm on radar right now, the severe storm, the severe warned storm, I guess I should say, is now continuing to come up towards Collinwood in Wayne County. And that purple part of the storm, that's where we have the highest winds. That's where we have the largest hail. So again, quarter-sized hail is possible as we go into Collinwood over the next 5 to 10 minutes or so. So you definitely don't want to be outside. Excuse me. And I'm going to switch over to our weather station out in Wright. So in Wright, again, that's just a little bit south of the severe storm, a little bit north of the strongest part of the storm coming out of Cherokee. The highest gust of the day in Wright has only been about 20 miles per hour. So we may have some power outages in Waterloo and around Waterloo that may be due to lightning more so than wind. Definitely that's just speculation on my part, but if you're having power outages in Waterloo, didn't have much wind, that's more than likely related to the lightning more so than wind. And again, tracking really two storms. I'm not trying to focus all on the Wayne County storm because again, the Wayne County storm looks just about as strong as the storm coming into Colbert County. So I don't want to spend all the time on either. But again, if you're in or around Collinwood, you've got this storm coming up on you right now from the southwest. Lots of wind, lots of rain, possibly some hail, lots of lightning as well. That severe thunderstorm warning continues until 5:30 for Wayne County. We're going to go back to the southwest, look at our Colbert County storm one last time, and then we're probably going to go ahead and end this update. And we'll also check our Cherokee camera one last time as well before we go off. But there again, you can see right along Highway 72, right on the state line, just west of Marjoram, the heaviest part of the storm. Again, a strong thunderstorm advisory is out. As I go back to our storm alert map, you can see Lauderdale, Colbert counties, Tishomingo County, heavy thunderstorm advisory. Just basically means, hey, we've got loud storms, strong storms moving in, but they're not quite severe. We've also got that up for Lawrence County in Tennessee. I'm going to go back to our Cherokee camera one last time. It's going to take it just a second to load up on the screen. And there again, that is a awesome shelf cloud moving into the Cherokee area as we speak. So what it looks like, this storm is just a little bit behind the initial gust front. You're going to have a big gust of wind, probably 30, maybe 40 miles per hour, coming into Cherokee, coming through western Colbert County. And then that will be followed by very heavy rain, lots of lightning, possible some small hail, up to possibly dime-sized hail in the, part of the storm just west of Marjoram, right along Highway 72. But again, that is not a severe warned storm at this time. That is just a very strong storm moving into northwestern Colbert County. I'm going to go ahead and try to put our Cherokee weather station. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up real fast, look at the wind speed before we go off, because we do have a weather station located on the same tower that you're seeing that camera image right there. And again, these shelf clouds look very scary. You can see on the right hand side of the screen there, to the untrained eye, that would almost look like a funnel cloud, but it is not. This is all wind coming in one direction out of the storm. You're going to have air rising into the storm, so you'll have a lot of updrafts. You'll have a lot of what we call scud going up into the storm. So again, that's very scary looking, a lot scarier than what it actually is. Some of the meteorologists call them SLCs, or scary looking clouds, because that's basically what this is. This is a nasty looking storm that looks a lot scarier than it actually is. Lots of heavy rain, lots of lightning, some gusty winds, some small hail, but again, nothing is severe right now in western Colbert County. We're going to look at our Collinwood storm again there one last time. Let's switch back over to radar. There we go. So there's the wider view, and again, tracking the couple storms coming through Wayne County, Tennessee, coming into Lauderdale, Colbert counties in northwestern Alabama. Other than that, we've got a random shower that's popped up in Coleman County. No lightning involved right now with that, not severe, of course. And then in western Franklin County near Red Bay, you're going to have a pretty good gust of wind coming in, as well as this rain-cooled boundary moves through Franklin County. And nothing severe, again, in northwestern Alabama. The only warning we have is for Wayne County, Tennessee. That goes until 5:30. Possible 60-mile-per-hour winds coming into Collinwood. Possible quarter-sized hail as well. So if you have any reports, I'm going to check again the comments before we go off this live update here. Mallory, when we hit in Colbert County, well, it depends on what kind of part of the county you're in. Right now, it's already in the northwestern part of Colbert County, near Marjoram and the Allsboro community, moving into Cherokee. I'll flip back to our Cherokee cam so you can see that blowing in as I am looking at the comments one last time. And Stephanie as well, what time are we looking at Colbert County? Colbert County is hitting the northwestern part right now. So if you're in or around Cherokee, Barton, Allsboro, Marjoram, anywhere along the Natchez Trace Parkway in Colbert County, it's impacting you right now. If you're further east in Colbert County, like Leeton, Littleville, Spring Valley, Muscle Shoals, Tuscumbia, Sheffield, it's going to be a little bit. These storms may miss you completely. This strong storm is moving northeast, and it'll be moving up towards the Oakland community in Lauderdale County, up towards Central Heights, Cloverdale, Zip City as well. May clip Florence as it moves east-northeast, but again, it may miss the southernmost part of the Quad Cities like Muscle Shoals, Sheffield, Tuscumbia. This strongest part of the storm may miss you. I'm going to flip over to our Oakland cam while I'm still trying to check the comments. There you go. That's looking back southwest. Same storm that we was looking at on Cherokee as well. And I'm not seeing any more comments. We've been on here about 10 minutes. That's, like I said, we don't do long form coverage for just severe thunderstorm warnings. And that's what we're looking at right now. Just a severe thunderstorm warning in effect from Wayne County in Tennessee. That continues until 5:30. Go back to our Cherokee cam one last time, and then we're going to wrap up this update. And I'll continue to watch wind speeds in Cherokee. Right now, they're around 15 to 20 miles per hour. So nothing crazy going on right now at that location where we got the camera. And I do expect, again, 30 to you guys that are in. I just saw someone just hit Gravelly Springs. Let us know how bad the winds are there, because again, I'm expecting 30 to possibly 40 mile per hour winds as these move into northwestern Lauderdale, northwestern Colbert counties. Maybe a little bit stronger than that in Colbert, maybe up to 40 to possibly a 50 mile per hour gust, because that storm's a little bit stronger in Colbert County. And again, right now in Cherokee, I'm looking at northwest winds at 17. Highest gust so far has been 22 miles per hour. So again, nothing crazy going on in Cherokee just yet, but I expect those to increase over the next few minutes as the strongest part of the storm moves in. We're going to go ahead and end this live update, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is we had a chance of scattered thunderstorms moving in today. This is basically what we're talking about, is a 20 to 30% chance of storms. Everybody's not going to see rain this afternoon or evening. This is just the remnants of last night's storms that was moving through Oklahoma and Arkansas. And the outflow or the cool air from those storms has moved all the way through Tennessee and Mississippi and now moving into northwestern Alabama. It was very warm, very humid today, and that's basically what is causing these pop-up summer-like thunderstorms to develop this afternoon. So again, the only thing severe is Wayne County till 5:30. You can see some good lightning there on our Cherokee cam, moving right into town. All right, I was afraid of that. I was holding out just for a moment. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning just popped up for the storm we've been watching for Colbert and Lauderdale counties. Just a second, we're going to go back to radar. So there you go. I was kind of anticipating that. That's why I wasn't trying to drag out or anything. But new severe thunderstorm warning for Colbert, Lauderdale counties. Again, I was watching that storm get stronger as the one in Wayne County weakens. So this includes northwestern Colbert, most of western and central Lauderdale County. Waterloo, you're technically in the warning, but the storm has already moved east of you. Right, same thing. The storm has just moved through your location. This includes pretty much all areas along and east of the Natchez Trace Parkway in Colbert and Lauderdale counties. And if I pause, guys, I'm still watching our weather station in Cherokee to see what kind of wind speeds we have out there, because the strongest part of the storm is going to be right on top of Cherokee here in just a few minutes. So again, you can see the purple on radar, a couple areas just to the north of Gravelly Springs, possibly some hail coming across Highway 20 near the Stewartsville Church area, moving right up towards Cypress Inn, Tennessee. So if I move the radar map just a little bit, you can see Cypress Inn. You're going to see this cell moving in over the next few minutes out of northern Lauderdale County. And then we've got the other storm coming through western Colbert County, right into Cherokee as we speak. We're going to flip back real quick. I'm trying to see what we've got in Cherokee, because we can look at a radar map all day, but if we've got the live camera up, it gives us a little bit better indication of what's going on. So there you can see rain starting to move into Cherokee as we speak. Gusty winds as well. Currently have northwest winds at 23 miles per hour. Temperature 73 degrees there at the camera location. And I'm going to continue to pull up some information off screen here while we've got the camera loaded. There, I'm trying to pull up some information from the Weather Service. So again, this is a severe thunderstorm warning for Colbert and Lauderdale counties. This goes up to 6 p.m. At 5:13 p.m., severe thunderstorms are located along the line from J.P. Coleman State Park to near Cherokee, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. 60 mile per hour winds and quarter-sized hail is possible with these storms. Locations impacted include Florence, Muscle Shoals, Sheffield, Killen, Cherokee, St. Florine, Underwood, Petersville, Waterloo, Green Hill, and Malone. Large hail and damaging winds and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning is occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of the nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to the storm to be struck by lightning. So again, that is the actual warning text coming from National Weather Service in Huntsville. Thankfully, we're not seeing anything too crazy there on our Cherokee camera. Winds just hit 27 there in Cherokee, so well below severe limits. going to go back to radar real fast, and we'll show you. You can see the camera bouncing around there pretty good with the wind. That's going to be a pretty good gust here in just a minute when we get that update. And you can see again continuous cloud to ground lightning as was indicated in the warning text. So we're going to look at radar real fast, zoom back out, and again severe thunderstorm warning for Colbert and Lauderdale counties until 6 p.m. Hail up to quarter sized and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour possible. And we still have the severe thunderstorm warning continuing for Wayne County. Excuse me. Until 5:30, so just a few more minutes on that as the storm is coming through Collinwood as we speak. If anybody is in or around these areas being impacted by the storms in Collinwood or Cherokee, Barton, things like that, definitely let us know. You can pass your report along in the comments, and we've got a direct link with the National Weather Service via chat. We can pass those on to them. But again, we're going to flip back to our Cherokee camera, and we'll also be able to see this storm come in on our Oakland camera in just a few minutes. There we go. And I'm going to pull the wind speed data back up. And again, winds are right around 30 in Cherokee at the most. So that is definitely good news. Nothing near severe limits. The max gust so far, again, has been about 30 miles per hour in Cherokee. Temperature down to 69 degrees. You can see very heavy rain coming through Cherokee as we speak. The hardest or the strongest part of that storm is pretty much just northwest of Cherokee. It's already moved through Marjoram, so if you're in Marjoram, your storm is moving out. Allsboro community as well. You're clearing from the storm, just some heavy rain near your location. This is moving right up the Natchez Trace Parkway along North Pike as you move north of Cherokee. And that's North Pike you're seeing there on the camera image, the road at the bottom of the screen. Looks like we've got curtains of rain moving in as we speak. So we're going to continue to watch the live wind speed off screen here, and we'll be able to, we get about 30-second updates on our wind speed, so we'll be able to watch that and see what the winds reach. And right now northwest at 26 miles per hour. Is the reading we've got. Temperature continuing to drop as the heavy rain moves in. Temperature down to 68 degrees. North winds at 25 in Cherokee. So we're going to flip real fast over to Oakland and look at this storm. As we can't see much now because of the heavy rain in Cherokee, the rain has not quite made it to the Oakland community yet. So we're going to flip over to that camera and awesome. That is the same shelf cloud we were looking at just from a different perspective just a few minutes ago. So you can see there that line of clouds is the basically cool outflow winds that's moving out of the storm into the warm, humid air. They can look very scary as they're moving in, and you usually get a big gust of wind as well just ahead that line of clouds. And let's see. Actually, just got a radar update. We're going to flip back to radar real fast. Storm is looking a little bit stronger now, just near Cherokee. So we're going to go give you a quick glance at radar, and we're probably going to go back to that Cherokee camera. So there you can see the strongest part of that storm right north and right near Cherokee as we speak. Probably has some small hail just along North Pike as you move north out of town. And that's coming right up towards the Smithsonian and Oakland communities over the next few minutes. Central Heights as well. If this storm holds together, it will be impacting you. Flipping back to our Cherokee cam. Again, that takes just a few seconds to load up as we get that on screen. And again, the good news, the best news of the day so far, the strongest part of that storm has moved now northeast of our camera location. So we'll start seeing everything wind down over the next few minutes there on our Cherokee Fire Department camera. And again, that's the high school you're looking at right across the street there. And the highest wind gust recorded at that location was 30 miles per hour, looks like, in the storm. So definitely below severe limits there at that exact location, but that's not to say just up the road, even a mile or so, we can't have a 60 mile per hour wind gust or so with this storm moving through. So I'm not seeing any damage reports come through. So I'm going to check one last screen here, and we're probably going to go ahead and end this update. Go back to our Oakland camera there while I'm looking for damage reports and while I'm looking at your comments on Facebook here. Again, thank you everyone for watching. Thanks Miranda for that. Appreciate you watching. And Nancy as well, watching from Wayne County. Brenda from Collinwood. Thank you for that report. We were looking at Collinwood just a few minutes ago on radar, and we're going to go back. That storm in Collinwood, thankfully, is weakened pretty significantly over the last few minutes. And it's actually just missed Collinwood to the southeast. So if you're in Collinwood itself, the strongest part of that storm just moved southeast of your location. So between Collinwood and Holly Creek is the strongest part of that storm. It's still severe warned. And again, that severe thunderstorm warning goes up until 5:30. And the other storm we're tracking is again just came through Cherokee. We watched it live here on our camera. And it's going to continue to move northeast towards the Smithsonian area, up towards the Oakland community as well. We do have again another camera and weather station in Oakland. You can watch that anytime, 24/7. We've got these cameras from Cherokee, Oakland, North Florence, and the Florence Harbor Marina down at McFarland Park on our website, shoalsweather.net. If you click at the top, you'll see live cams, and you can click on those. So even after we end our update here in the next few minutes, you can pull up the Cherokee Fire Department cam, the Oakland Fire Department cam. We're in the process of adding more cameras across the coverage area as we speak, so we're excited about that. We'll be able to continue to track storms like we have never been able to track storms before. And one last time, we're going to go, as this storm moves out, we're going to look at our Cherokee cam one last time. We'll go ahead and end this update as I'm not seeing any damage reports. Good news from the Weather Service. You can see there in Cherokee, skies already getting brighter. Rain has let up, so that storm is definitely moving out of Cherokee, moving up towards the Oakland community. So there you go, Oakland. Well, we've got blowing dust now. That's the Oakland Gin there. Looks like we had a truck or something come through. So wind's only around 10 miles per hour in Oakland right now. And again, you can see live cameras, live weather data anytime on our website. Once again, just a little bit of difference, showing you the difference in air mass. It's currently 80 degrees in Oakland, and it's currently 66 in Cherokee after the storm moved through. So quite a big drop in temperature as the rain moves in. Again, 80 degrees in Oakland, just dropped to 79, west winds at about 20 miles per hour. So gusty winds, heavy rain, lots of lightning, and definitely stay indoors. Severe thunderstorm warning continues for Colbert and Lauderdale counties until 6 p.m. Thank you for watching. Stay with Shoals Weather. We'll always keep you advised.